In this video, we're going to look at solving trigonometric equations when you've got an angle greater than theta, also known as a multiple angle problem. So what we're going to do is first of all say, well, we need 3 theta. So we're going to change the range from 3 theta being greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to 6 pi. And we're going to explicitly tell the examiner that this is the new range required. And this is now the range that we're going to be working throughout this question. So we do the same thing as before. So 3 theta is arc sine root 3 over 2. Now we know that's going to be 60 degrees. Well, that's exactly the same as pi over 3 radians. So we can draw our cast diagram now and say, where is sine positive? Well, it's positive in the first quadrant, and it's also positive in the second quadrant. And we've got A, S, T, C. Now, we always measure angles in an anti-clockwise direction. So your next solution is going to be pi minus pi over 3. That's the same thing as 3 pi over 3 minus pi over 3, which is 2 pi over 3. Then, when we go down around the cast diagram once, that's going to be 2 pi. So your next solution is going to be 2 pi plus pi over 3. Well, that's going to be 6 pi over 3 plus pi over 3, which is 7 pi over 3. And if you're wondering where that comes from, well, the denominator is 1 here, so you times by 3 and times by 3 respectively. And then your next solution is going to be 3 pi minus pi over 3. Again, same thing as before. So we're going to times that by 3 here, times that by 3 here. So I get 9 pi over 3 minus pi over 3. And that's going to give me 8 pi over 3. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go round the cast diagram twice. So once is 2 pi, the second time is 4 pi. So our next solution is 4 pi plus pi over 3. So we got 4 pi plus pi over 3, and that's going to give me, as before, times by 3 times by 3. So that's going to give me 12 pi over 3 plus pi over 3, which is 13 pi over 3. Then what we're going to do after that, so our next solution will be 5 pi minus pi over 3. Don't forget this is over 1. So we times that by 3, times that by 3. So that's going to give me 15 pi over 3 minus pi over 3, which is 14 pi over 3. So now what we're going to do is list the solutions in terms of 3 pi. So we get pi over 3, followed by 2 pi over 3. Then we had 7 pi over 3. Let's just check. And then we've got 8 pi over 3. Then we've got 13 pi over 3, followed by 14 pi over 3, respectively. Now these are all in terms of radians. Don't forget the little c means radians. And then we just divide everything by 3, and we get the final solution to be pi over 9, 2 pi over 9, 7 pi over 9, 8 pi over 9, 13 pi over 9, and then 14 pi over 9 radians. Here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video, and when you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So we know the new range will be 3 theta is greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to 6 pi. And this is our new range. So we can say 3 theta is arc sine of -1/2. Don't forget we need to be in radians mode in our calculator. So we can go to arc sine of -1/2 like so. So I get minus pi over 6. So in our cast diagram, we're going to say where is sine negative? It's negative here, it's negative in the 3rd quadrant and 4th quadrant, respectively. Just draw it in. And then the first solution we can work out is going to be pi plus pi over 6. As I showed you last time, that's going to be 7 pi over 6. And then the solution after that in blue is going to be 2 pi minus that. So 3 theta is 2 pi minus pi over 6. That will give me 11 pi over 6. If you're not comfortable with that, you can just use your calculator. It will give you the result straight away. So, but don't forget, we're going all the way to 6 pi. So when you go around the cast diagram once, that's going to be 2 pi. Then we're going to add another pi. And so we're going to get 3 pi plus pi over 6. And that will give me 19 pi over 6. And then the solution after that is going to be 4 pi minus pi over 6. So the next solution will be 23 pi over 6. Then we're going to do the solution after that. So we go around the cast diagram once, is 2 pi. Go around it again. The second time is 4 pi plus another pi. So it's 5 pi. So it's going to be 5 pi plus pi over 6. That's going to give me 31 pi over 6. And then the last case is 6 pi minus pi over 6, which is 35 pi over 6. So now, lastly, we're going to say that 3 theta are the following values. We're going to get 7 pi over 6 radians, followed by 11 pi over 6 radians, followed by 19 pi over 6 radians, followed by 23 pi over 6 radians, (31 pi over 6 radians, and 35 pi over 6 radians, respectively. And then to find theta, we just divide everything by 3, so we get 7 pi over 18 radians, followed by 11 pi over 18 radians, followed by 19 pi over 18 pi radians, 23 pi over 18 radians, 31 pi over 18 radians, 35 pi over 18 radians. So these are our solutions.